Lucy, Gemma, and Ember had a wild couple of days. It all started a few days before the big snow when we got our first flurry of the season. The girls had a little bit of time to go out and play with the snow. We got a covering on the ground, and they had a great time seeing snow for the first time as adult dogs. The last time we had snow here, Lucy and Gemma were still puppies, and Ember was entirely over the snow thing, as are we all. Now, Lucy and Gemma got to experience it as grown-ups, but a few days later, we had the big snowstorm. The state was under a state of emergency, and that was well-deserved because the ice that came with the snow was completely devastating. It took down multiple trees. The entire neighborhood just looked like a complete disaster. We had a tree fall on our fence, which means it's now bent and damaged and very problematic for letting the girls go out to play. And we have to do a lot of work to repair all of the damage. And then we had a neighbor's tree fall on the other corner of the fence, damaging it even further. In all of the cleanup, we ended up having to cut down several trees because just a few days later we were scheduled to have another snowstorm, this time without ice. And so we spent an entire day cutting down multiple trees in the yard, and to my surprise, Lucy and Gemma did not care one bit. They very rarely cared about the men in the front yard cutting down the trees. Only when they got a little too close to the house and were shouting to each other did they even raise an alarm with the girls. They mostly watched the men out of the window as they took the trees down and opened up the view of the front yard. Ember, however, was a little bit scared and sat on my lap, very well nestled into my legs for most of the time that they were there. We're now preparing for our next snowstorm, which this time is thankfully just going to be snow. And so the girls are unaware that the snow is coming. We're hoping it's going to be a little bit better because the last snow is still on the ground, for most of the ground, but it's covered in a layer of ice, making it really hard for the girls to walk. So we're very much looking forward to a dusting of snow that's going to allow especially Gemma to walk a little bit easier while they are out and about playing. But they absolutely love the snow. They're definitely okay wearing their winter coats out, and they are so happy to go chase snowballs and ice balls around the yard. They like playing with their toys. They love eating the snow as a snack. And so being able to watch the snow, do our slow-mo videos, and just have fun with the snow falling, and then after the snow falls, is really something both of the girls are heavily enjoying right now at this time of year. I think Lucy and Gemma would do quite well up north where I used to live, where we got tons of snow. And Ember is definitely more of a summer girl like her mama. For now, we're going to enjoy the snow as it comes. So let us know, are you a fan of snow or do you prefer the warm weather?